Cheese! It's Witch Angel Nakora, and welcome back to Absolution. Last episode, we actually met our 4 patients, and if you want my opinion, my favorite one is actually, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, I like Tom the most. I mean, he's got OCD, he's got a rage issue, but I think it may be stemming from something different in his past. I mean, he did say that they may think he was in some sort of shock. Something seriously traumatic happened to him. Maybe a murder in the family, um, family problems, something like that. But he has to stay restrained if he's going to be in another room with somebody. But I think we're going to talk to William first, see if we can get him to open up to us. William enters my office slowly. I look at him, unsure of what to say after last time. It's good to see you again. Take a seat. Dr. Hart, I wanted to mention something regarding last time. Oh? I acted too harshly towards you. It was uncalled for. I actually didn't expect him to apologize for any of that, but I'm glad he did. It's fine, really. I understand that everyone has worse days sometimes. He leans back in his chair, seeming slightly calmer than before. Great. I hope you never have to see any of that again. It wasn't that bad, was it? Either way, I'm sure I won't have trouble working with him from now on. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to all these voices, so I'm sorry if you hear one voice that's different than the other, so... So, William, I glance at him. Actually, is it okay for me to use your first name? He nods. That's not a problem for me. How are you today? I thought it might be something good. I think it might be good to start off with something simple. Try not to make him anxious. Same as always. Nothing noteworthy besides being tired. I just didn't get much sleep last night. Yep. I know how that feels because when you are in a panic attack, your adrenaline goes 100 miles per hour basically, and it saps all the energy out of you. Why is that? Did something happen? No, it's just that there are things in my head that keep me up at night. Oh, dude, I know the feeling. There are nights where I just lay in my bed and just look up at the ceiling and my brain goes over 200 miles per hour and it will not shut up. No matter what I do, taking my medicine, going to the bathroom, staying up watching Netflix till I'm exhausted, some of it doesn't work. But there's this other days where I just crash. I see. Is that all you wanted to know? I don't think you trust me enough to go into any detail about that. It is. Now, um, has anyone here threatened you or treated you badly? Oh, that's what his heart looks like because we're breaking through. No, I don't think so. If you ask that regarding me being unable to sleep last night, then no. It's not the other patients here that I'm so unsettled by. How do you feel about living here? How am I supposed to feel? I stay here because it's the only place someone like me should be. Interesting choice of words. It's not as bad as I imagined it before I got here, though. I suppose it could be worse. It's as good as any place can be for me. Though being admitted here forced me to quit university. I guess it's still for the best. What were you studying? Physics, actually. It wasn't that difficult of a choice, to be honest. Whatever his life used to be like, he's here now and seems to accept it. Listen, I know our first session wasn't that good of a start, but I really think we can work together to help if you trust me enough. I'm not asking you to tell me everything right now, of course. All I want to know is, do you think I'm the right person for it? I'm sure you've already had at least a couple of psychologists, and yet you're still here. I just don't want to be the next one to fail you. Do you think you can handle trusting me eventually? He's silent for a moment. I don't know what you expect to do here. There's a reason I've been here for this long, Dr. Hart. I don't think you can change it. Then at least let me try. It's way too early to give up on him. Sure, 2 years is a long time, but I believe I can help. I have hope for him. Thank you for being honest with me. He nods, but looks away from me. I should ask him something else. Do you ever get visited here? Friends? Family? No, I don't. Well then. Doesn't that make you feel lonely here? Dr. Hart, if the solution to loneliness was spending time with people, my life would be a lot easier. And before you got here, did you maintain contact with your parents? He chuckles. What's so funny? It'd be quite difficult to keep in touch with someone who's dead. I'm sorry. What happened? Just a regular accident. I was told I was lucky to have survived, though. Oh, dude, that can cause mental illness right there. Is the loss of family members that you had close. That's what kind of started mine, to be honest. I'm drawing conclusions way too quickly here, but whatever happened after his parents' death may have caused his illness. Are you okay? I didn't mean to pressure you. I'll live. It's not like sharing that with you changes anything. Judging by the time I should be leaving about now. He's right. If you excuse me for today, Dr. Hart. He gets up and opens the door to leave. I'll see you again soon, William. Goodbye. He leaves. Yeah. Recent trauma may have caused mental illness. Let's put it at that. I didn't really mean to put recent, but yeah. Let's just go with that. Yeah. Let's put another note. Has opened up a small bit, but not a lot. Getting there. Today's session took longer than yesterday, so it's almost time for my break. Since I want to get closer to the patients, I decided to see where they spend their breaks. I ended up on the first floor and noticed a large group of patients outside. Taking advantage of the weather, I decided to join them. A nurse I don't recognize greets me politely. I look around. All patients are interacting in small groups or seem occupied with something. Wait, I spot one young girl sitting on her own looking down. She seems so lonely. I approach her. Hi. She looks at me, puzzled. You are? I'm a psychologist, Nakora Hart. Figures. Only you guys are weird enough. What's your name? Why do you care? Just give up and look for someone more entertaining. I think you're entertaining enough for me. You really are a pain. You won't give up, right? I shake my head. I'm not sure where this interaction will lead, but I surely won't give up. Fine. You can talk if you want. I wonder what I should talk about. She doesn't seem willing to start a conversation. By the way, it's Elizabeth, my name. It's nice to meet you, Elizabeth. Ugh, don't call me that. It sounds weird when people say that. What should I call you then? You is fine. What's the problem? How long have you been here? It's the beginning of the year, I think. Hard to count days and everything is so monotone. Um, how old are you? Pretty sure I'm 20. Haven't seen you here yet. You new? This is actually my second day of work here. Thought so. Do you usually spend breaks like this? Breaks? Doctors have breaks now, right? I nod. If I have free time, I'm alone. You probably figured as much. But I thought I'd do something different. I don't know. Do you have friends among other patients? Psst, friends? Me and friendship? Nah. Thankfully never happened. Don't really like other people. But you're still here talking to me. Are you implying we're friends now? Not at all. You seem quite talkative for someone who doesn't like people. Do I? Maybe just because you're a psychologist and I got used to talking with them already. You all have a similar way of trying to interrogate me about my problems. They teach you that or what? Not really. I guess it comes to practice. You practicing right now? You could say that. I hope it brought you at least some satisfaction then, or whatever you wanted from me. Your break is nearly over now. You should probably just go. Um, will you be here again tomorrow? Why would you want to meet me again? I'm only asking. I'll be here unless it rains, if that's what you're asking. Thanks. I'll see you around, Nakora. I walked back inside, thinking about the strange girl I just met. Yay, got any character info? Elizabeth is interesting. She seems more relaxed and normal when it comes to behavior than other patients I've met. Though I can tell she's dealing with a lot just like them. Her coldness didn't really bother me that much, and in a strange way, I think she's actually a nice person. She just doesn't want to show it. I'd like to spend more time with her tomorrow. I get to my office on time before the end of my break. I think this next session will last until the end of the day. Who do I want to see? Who should I meet today? Well, I want to talk to... I can't remember which one it was. Dang! Let me look at my character list and see which one it is. Hold on. Yeah, it was Charlie, because we spent a lot of time with Michael, and we spent a lot of time with Tom. Let's go with Charlie. I'm about to see... Hello. Well, they cut me off there. Charlie is here again. I like Charlie. He's a cutie. How are you today? It's so good to be here again. Though, wasn't I just here yesterday? I think so. He has lapses in time. He can't remember if he's been here or not. Oh, dang, what is... the term for that? I think it's short-term memory loss? I can't remember. That's not a joke, by the way. That's right. You're my psychologist, Nakora. Uh-huh. You invited me here so quickly, then. Thank you. I hate sitting in my room alone. So, Charlie. Yes? I smile at his enthusiasm. I tried asking you some things last time, but you couldn't really answer everything. Or anything. Do you think you can tell me anything other than your first name today? I know a couple things about myself. Yes? I'm in a mental hospital. My room number is... I have no idea what that is. I'm 178 centimeters tall, and I can remember the name of every nurse here. I also like going outside when it's not too cold. And my favorite color is blue. That's about it. I guess he really doesn't know anything about his past. What about you, Nikora? Huh? My face is priceless! I'm sorry, just that face, that sprite right there. It actually made me laugh. I haven't laughed this hard since I was playing Pokemon Bing Translated Crystal. Tell me something about yourself. Um, well, in real life I'm 30, but in game I'm 28. You're so old. Excuse me? I'm sorry, was that, insensitive? It's fine. Just that one sprite. I Oh, that was adorable. Oh, thank you. And this is my first week of work here. Really? You could have said so earlier. I would have given you a tour of the hospital. You wouldn't have to get lost then. I think I can handle myself. Thanks for the offer. No problem. If you're going to walk around anyway, I'm always free. Oh, that's so nice of him. Maybe I should take a stroll around the hospital, spend time with him. Was it hard to get a job here? Uh, yeah, it was a little bit. But hey, if I got this job, it can't be that hard. You're right. I could get a job once I'm out of here too, if I wanted to. How many patients you have? 4, including you. Do you have friends among the staff? I know everyone here. I've talked to a couple people, but I guess making friends isn't exactly my priority here. And what is? Why'd you want to be a psychologist in the first place? That's an interesting question. I want to help people like you. Really? Like me? That's right. Wow, I feel so special now. Oh, we got a heart. It's a big blue heart. Aw. I like the staff here a lot. They're nice to me. They should be. I think they like me as well. I wouldn't be surprised. With how friendly he seems. Sorry, I used the wrong voice. What about the patients? Do you get along with them? Most of them. I think some of them don't really want to talk to me. I don't know why. I just want to be friends with them. It happens. It happens sometimes. Why? Everyone has different people they like and they don't like. Besides, some of these patients have illnesses that force them to avoid others. Aww, Charlie. Anyone else just want to run up to this boy and give him a hug? You can't be friends with everyone. Unless you act different around every person you meet. That, I don't think it's possible. Really? I mean, unless you have dissociative identity disorder and have an insane amount of alters. Besides, people would think it's not genuine. Oh, not genuine. What does that mean? If there's no such thing as genuine? Then we'd have to just keep pretending to be someone else the whole time. No, that wouldn't be genuine. Even if we stick to pretend to be one exact person at all times. I don't know. It's complicated. I think. As long as you're honest with the people you care about, it's fine. But if I stop lying to them, to the others it would seem that I'm not being honest. Wait, what? If someone treats people differently depending on their relationship, isn't that lying too? No. It's not. How can you know that for sure? I just do, I guess. That's so amazing, Nakora. I wish I were like that too. Um, he falls silent suddenly. Is something wrong? You said people like different kinds of other people. That's right. So, what kind of people do you like, Nakora? Me? Yeah. I guess I never really thought about it, but I like strange people. Like me? Yeah, you could say that. You are pretty unusual. Wow, that must mean you must like me then. Oh, you sweetie. He seems somehow distracted. In a moment of silence, I look at him more closely. Something about his face bothers me. What is it? Excuse me, Charlie? Yes? He seems a little startled. This is a bit of an indelicate question, but go ahead. People call me like that all the time. It's about your eyes. Oh, the nurses told me it can't be fixed. It's just some weird muscle thing causing my right eye to be a bit closed at all times. Huh. Does it bother you? It's really beyond my control. No, I was just curious. Well, now you know. If it bothers you, you can always just look at the left side of my face. I guess. Jeez, this is ridiculous. I smiled to myself. Charlie is really nice. Unfortunately, I think we're running out of time for today. Aw. I'll see you again soon. I promise. Thank you. He leaves. I enjoyed the second session. Who wouldn't? Should I make notes about what I've learned today? Yeah, let's go ahead. Pretty eyes. Opened up more. I like that. No, we're good. Today I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. Meeting Elizabeth was interesting and the therapy sessions went a lot smoother. Maybe I was exaggerating yesterday, or maybe Jane helped me in that dream. All I know is that I survived the second day and I'm ready for more. Oh, November 3rd, my mom's birthday! Who should I meet today? Well, we're gonna do that in... No, I'm not gonna close it off right now. I want to go ahead and meet all four. So I think we're gonna go with Tom. Tom takes a seat in front of me and looks at me in silence for a moment. He doesn't seem as tense as the last time I saw him. How should I start? I think it's best to address the main issue right away. I wanted to mention what happened the last time we met. Before you start talking. Yes? I had a rough day last time. I really didn't mean to blame you like I did. I understand. Can I ask you some questions today? He nods, but I can tell he's not too eager to talk by himself. How long have you been here for? Oh, we got another heart. Only a month so far. But the place is driving me crazy. Literally, in a way. What What do you do in your free time? Back when I had a job, I didn't get much time for myself. And now, days are boring and monotone here. I try to get something done at first, but I can't focus at all since I came here. So most of the time I try to sleep at least. I never really had the time to develop any hobbies in particular. So now that I don't have much to do, I just waste a lot of time. Where did you live before you were admitted here? The city. I moved when I first started looking for work. Everything is easier there, finding a job especially. And there's so many people that nobody really recognizes you or cares. You know, I used to live here. I was born here, actually. But, I had to move out when I got older. People here. His expression changes suddenly. I wanted to start over. Is that so unusual? Not at all. I think people around town might know something about Tom's past that I don't. I shouldn't start an investigation out of nowhere. He's likely to tell me everything I need to know eventually. Hey, what are you doing? What? I realize I'm resting my elbows on the desk, leaning in slightly while listening to him. It's nothing but a habit. I like to be close to the people I talk to. But for whatever reason, this seems to make him uncomfortable. Get away from me. Right now. His voice is shaky, but his tone is growing more and more tense. He's glaring at me coldly. I fall back into my chair and remove my hands from the desk. I look at him carefully. I didn't mean to startle him with my behavior. He looks away from me with a frustrated expression on his face. Are you okay? Do I look okay? Just don't do that ever again. Is that clear? Of course. It won't happen again, I promise. Good. See? We're getting through to him. Thank you. He looks at the nearby clock. It's late. Before you go, can I ask you something? He has a questioning look on his face with a hint of uneasiness. Ask if you have to. How often do you switch? I'm guessing, I feel I'm asking is, when can I expect to meet the others? Meet them? In person? Yes. I don't know. Some of it just takes weeks and sometimes just days. I never switch when I'm conscious nowadays, so it only happens overnight. It largely depends on stress, I think. So try not to make me nervous, please. I can't guarantee you'll like the results. I think it's time to end today's session. Thank you for being honest and answering my questions. Goodbye, Heart. Have a nice day. You can also call me Nikora, or Neko for short. He leaves my office and I feel relieved that we can actually have a mostly normal conversation. It went a lot smoother than I thought it would after last time. I noted how reluctant he seems to be when talking about his past. I wonder if whatever happened to him is the origin of his illness. It's possible. I decided to leave the thinking for another time. I will go ahead and make one note. Kate's elbows on the desk is a triggering thing. Yes, I'm actually going to add notes to each one. And what should I do on my break? Spend time with someone in the hospital, explore the hospital, stay in my office or show notes. Let's spend some time with Elizabeth. I decided to find Elizabeth again on my break. She said she'd be outside, so I make my way to where I met her last time. I spot her sitting on her own again. Hello. You again. You came back. Why wouldn't I? I don't know. I thought you had better things to do. Unless it turns out you don't have actually all that much work. Or you're just being lazy and not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Hey, when I get a break, I take my break. I'm on my break, so I don't really have any work to do right now. So, what do you want from me again? I just thought after our last conversation it might be nice to see you again. Okay then. You said you don't have any friends here. I don't. Wouldn't you like to change that? By having two psychologists instead of one? Not particularly. I'm not here to be your second psychologist. I have patients of my own. You want to be my friend? I want to help you. If that involves being your friend, then I'll gladly do that. How would you want to help me anyway? I'm none of your concern. I'm my psychologist's problem, not yours. You aren't anyone's problem. Yeah, definitely. She stretches lazily, completely ignored me for a while. Ugh. Say that to my parents. Huh? Uh, do they not want to help you? I guess they do. I don't want their help. Let's not talk about them. I don't get them either way. I should change the topic. If you don't like to talk to other patients, then what do you do in your free time? Nothing. I don't really used to do anything on my own. Is there anything you think you'd like to enjoy doing then? She shrugs. Don't know. Would you like to try something? There are a lot of activities organized here for the patients. Group activities. Not all of them. I mean, I guess. Got nothing better to do. Yeah, give it a try sometime. Maybe. It's about time for me to leave. I don't want to be late for my second session. Think about it. It could be a nice change for you. Alright, I'll consider it. I should like my patients now. It was nice to talk to you again. She's silent. I leave her be. We're gonna talk to... Oh, hold on. We're gonna talk to Michael for this episode. We're gonna end it off, and then what my pattern is gonna be, we're gonna talk to William and Charlie on one day, and then another will be Michael and Tom. Michael enters my office, smiling from ear to ear. Hello again. He takes a seat in front of me. I've been waiting for you to invite me here again. I don't think I was looking forward to this. This is our second session. You'll be asking me things, right? That's what I had in mind. I wanted to gather information about him so I know what to ask later on. I nod. I love answering questions. Go ahead. He seems quite enthusiastic. Let's see. Are you sharing a room with any patients? He laughs. I wish. They were on the verge of putting me in that one room permanently at first. Though that would probably be smart. There's a hint of awkwardness in his voice. That's new. What do you do most of the time? Nothing really. I sleep a lot. I'm lazy like that. There isn't much to do here anyway. I open my mouth to reply. Hey, I'm not complaining. Interesting. Every patient seems to react to their situation completely differently. I look at him closely. I can't drag my eyes away from his restrained hands. This must be hell. It's such a long time, too. What do you want to say? I can tell what you're looking at. I hesitate. You're not always like this, right? What would you want me to be? I freeze. Just saying, some people are into that. I'm not judging. That wouldn't even cross my mind if it wasn't for him. I didn't want to think about that. I don't think I'm one of them. Fair enough. What were you asking me again? Right, right. I was going to ask some questions. Let's go back to something less controversial. Do you know any of the patients here? Right now I remember all their faces, but I haven't really spoken to most of them. You can see I'm not very popular here. And by that I mean they usually avoid me. But there are a few people I talk to, mostly ones that have been here for a long time and don't care much for their well-being. I don't have anyone I'd call a friend here if that's what you meant. I note his response. I open my mouth to say something else, but I notice he's oddly quiet, staring intently at my desk. What's wrong? He's still not looking at me. That's unusual. One of your pens doesn't align with the rest. Oh? It bothers me. I adjust the pens quickly. You made it worse. I don't think my hands are precise enough for this. I lean in to see the pens a bit better. He's right. They're not in order. I do my best to fix it. Is it better now? Slightly. You know, I would do it myself if I could, but... Right. At least that makes you feel better about yourself, right? What do you mean? Being in control usually makes people feel more comfortable. Am I wrong? Um, if it was possible, I wouldn't want you to be like this. Or you're right. Sometimes being in control does help. So at least there's that. I bet if I were free, you wouldn't be so eager to talk with me. He pauses. And if that's all it takes me to be able to see your lovely face again, I'll take it. I decide not to comment on that. It's time to end today's session. I think we're running out of time. We'll see each other again soon. That's so. He leaves. Should I make a note about what I've learned today? Yes. Hates disorder. Do not unrestrain him. That means don't let him free of his bonds. My work for today is over. I make my way outside and go home. It's the fourth week. It's the fourth day of the week. We're gonna end off today's episode. Dang! It actually made me a little uneasy, but at least we got through to at least one patient, or at least I think a couple. We got one of them to finally open up to us. So, in the next one, we're going to go back and talk to two more of our patients, find Elizabeth in the courtyard, and go from there. The pattern we're going to do is we're going to do the one with the panic disorder and the one that is schizophrenic. No, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go with one that's got OCD and the one that's got dissociative personality disorder. That way we can do easy to medium and then medium to hard in a pattern. So I'm gonna get on out of here. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button with a big old bibbity bobbity boop, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah! Stay magical, my friends. And yeesh. I thought my housemate across the hall was OCD. This guy takes the cake.